Good morning from LA, everybody. I hope you had a terrific weekend. I put out a poll last week asking you what you wanted me to talk about in a 3-part series. And your choices were confidence, how to break through a lackluster mood, and just empowerment in general. And the winner of the poll was confidence. So this is part 1 of a 3-part series on confidence for you. My intention is for you by the end of this video that I can explain 2 things. 1, how confidence and empowerment go hand in hand, and 2, what kind of confidence we need to focus on building as women. I find that we often approach confidence from what I call a situational perspective, meaning I want more confidence in the workplace so I can get promoted, or I want confidence speaking to men so I can have a relationship, or I want more confidence and I want to be less shy so I can have more friends. I don't believe that you can have true confidence without empowerment, and you can't have true empowerment without confidence. So what does that mean? The best way for me to explain this to you is by giving you a personal example. So if I may, some of you may not know that I worked on national television for over a decade, and I could walk onto that set knowing I was going to be broadcast into 100 million homes and not bat an eyelash. That was my house. I was in my element. I had 100% confidence, and I absolutely loved it. But I would get off the air, and honestly, there wasn't much else that I loved. Found myself in a position at that time in my life where I needed to make changes, but I didn't because, frankly, I was totally disempowered. I lacked the confidence. So I did nothing for a long time. I was frozen. Confidence, again, is a very layered thing, just like us. And it plays a huge role in your empowerment. And empowerment is a very layered thing, and it plays a huge role in your confidence. Net, you cannot have one without the other. You can see by my example that you can be such a boss and exude massive amounts of genuine confidence in one area of your life, but you don't have that same confidence in other areas. So like, what good was all that confidence being on the air to the rest of my life? It wasn't. So this denotes a huge disconnect between how we're living and what we envision for ourselves, how we'd like to be living, and both our confidence and our empowerment. If you can find your empowerment in specific areas, then you'll build that kind of solid, firm, durable confidence that sits as a foundation for the rest of your life. So what are those areas? This is where we move away from the situational confidence I mentioned earlier. I'm not going to say something to you like, oh, confidence in your personal life, in your relationships, or that kind of thing. That would be putting the cart before the horse. We all know that confidence comes from within, right? And yet we're always somehow looking for confidence from and for specific things. So we're going to approach it differently from ground zero. I want you to take a look at yourself first. We're going to approach confidence from within, the kind of confidence that comes from a woman's self-worth. Knowing your value, who you are, and feeling really good about yourself. Then you can start to apply it and exude it in all areas of your life. If confidence is lacking in some areas, what that means then is we're lacking confidence somewhere within ourselves. Constantly searching for this kind of situational confidence will have you on a hamster wheel. You're just going to go around and around and around. And then what we need to do is shift our attention to your personal empowerment to build your confidence. This is a powerful way to get off of that hamster wheel and gain some traction. And that's exactly what I did. I first became empowered, then my confidence grew. And that confidence I had on the air, I now have in my life, which is far more important and way more valuable. So tomorrow we're going to look at where you might be right now with your confidence as it relates to you on the inside. And then we're going to connect the dots back to your empowerment. So in the meantime though, let's talk about this. I mean, you asked me to do this 3-part video series. So I want you to drop a note in the comments and let me know, where are you right now with your confidence and where are you right now with your empowerment? I often ask on Instagram in the stories, I always ask women like, where's your empowerment level today? So I would love to know, where is your empowerment level today? What's your confidence level at today? What do you find is the biggest sticking point for you when it comes to your confidence? Drop a note in the comments. That's why I made this private group, so we can open up and be more honest and have these more intimate and raw conversations that maybe we wouldn't have normally anywhere else. So drop a note and turn on your notifications, because part 2 will drop tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern time. Once again, have a fabulous Monday, girls. I will see you back here tomorrow.